Alright, folks, we are at it again, but this time we are playing a game called, our objective is sensor nets. We're going to place obstacles, and then we're going to place 4 objective tokens. First player goes first, alternating after that. Objective tokens have to be at distance 5 from player edges and distance 3 from all other objectives. When a ship reveals a command, if it's at distance 1, it gets to ping the token. You get 1 victory point for 15 points. Then, its owner chooses one of those objectives tokens. The opposing player must move that token. If he is the first player, he moves the token distance 1 to 2. If he's second player, distance 1 to 4 from its current location. So this will be interesting because our objectives are right there. There's the rest of the table. Let's go over to the Empire side. Alright, we have TIE Fighters on alternate art. We have Zertic Strom doing things that aren't going to matter because I didn't bring fighters again. And then the Gozanti Assault Carriers. They have a red dice in the front, blue dice at their sides. Comms Net. After you reveal command dial step, you may remove 1 command token from this ship and assign it a and assign a matching token to another friendly ship at distance 1 to 5. So it's going to give tokens away. TAC Master Grint. After deploying fleets, choose and place 1 command token on this card. When you reveal a command matching that token, you may gain 1 matching token without spinning the command dial. Interesting. So that looks like a token farm, and that's going to give tokens to other things. Now we have an Imperial Star Destroyer Quat refit. This is the knife fighting one. This one's going to hurt. And it's on a pretty card. That was from the regionals of 2019. Woohoo! It has Gunnery Team. Assault Proton Torpedoes. For those black dice, it's going to roll at me. Overload Pulse. Exhaust all of the Defender's defense tokens. That's going to suck. Assault Proton Torpedoes is deal 1 face-up damage card to the Defender. That's in addition to the damage that that black crit allows. So whenever he deals a black crit, I'm going to take that face-up damage card regardless of what else happens. Strategic Advisor, large ship only. Exhaust this card, activate ship, but you don't actually activate a ship. It's a tap the card for a 4-point initiative sync. Electronic countermeasures. While you're defending, exhaust this card, and you get to use a defense token that's been covered by an accuracy. Alright, now on to the really mean ISD. Yes, he brought 2 ISDs and freighters and 2 fighters. So, not a lot of things, but it's gonna hurt a lot. This one has 5 red dice and 2 blue dice out of its front. 3 blue dice out of its sides, and 1 red, 2 blue at the back, and 1 red. Let me go back to the other one real quick. This one has 3 reds out of its front, 2 blues, 3 black. 2 black out of its sides, 1 blue, 1 red, and then 1 of each color out the sides. Now, these shields are the same as all the other ISDs, right? 4, 3, 2? Okay. Alright, this ship has 2 black dice for the fighters, and the other one has... I don't see it. Where's your anti-squadron? Oh, there they are. It's a blue and a black. It was kind of hard to see in the pretty card. Alright, so this one has Minister Tua. Darth Vader is the Admiral, so let's go over that. While a friendly ship is attacking a ship, it may spend 1 defense token to reroll any number of dice in its attack pool. That's gonna... yeah, that's gonna hurt. Minister Tua says gain an upgrade card, and that happens to be the one for electronic countermeasures. The really mean ISD is Avenger, so I can't spend exhausted defense tokens. I see what you did there. You've got exhausted defense tokens on that ship, and then I can't use the defense tokens from this ship. Great. That's gonna hurt a lot. Intensify firepower. At the start of the ship phase, you may discard this card or spend a concentrate fire token. If you do, until the end of the round, while each friendly ship is attacking, it may change one die to a face with one hit icon and no other icon. So you can't do the hit crit for the black dice, but you can do a bunch of hits. Well, one, but... And then heavy turbo laser turrets. While attacking, the brace defense effect cannot reduce the total damage by more than one unless it is the only defense token used by the defender. Like, I'm gonna get to use my brace because it's gonna be exhausted. And then we have X-17 turbo lasers. While attacking, if the defender spends a redirect token, it cannot suffer more than one damage on any hull zone other than the defending hull zone. Oh boy. I kind of set my list up so I could use like other hull zones. So this is gonna hurt a lot. So let's go over and look at the Rebel ships. I'm gonna start over here on the less complicated end. We have medium transports with comms net. Same thing that his Gozantes does, but this is going to be less of a farm because I only have comms net. I don't have the officer over here. Then we have Admiral Akbar on the CR-90 Corvette A. Yeah, I like this ship a lot. Then we have the Tantive 4. Oh, if you don't know, Admiral Akbar says if you shoot out only your sides, then you get to add 2 red dice when you shoot at ships. Tantive 4 says, before you gain a command token, one friendly ship at distance 1 to 5 may gain that token instead. So these 2 ships are going to farm tokens to those 2 ships. Now let's look at those 2 ships. So many upgrades. I don't normally do this. I have an MC-80 assault carrier. Assault cruiser, excuse me. It is the Mon Cal Exodus fleet, which means if I exhaust this on another ship, like the other one, then I get to gain 2 extra engineering. Electronic countermeasures. I get to use defense tokens. My opponent says I can't because of accuracies. Eric's here, the door is locked. Medical team. Medical team says before you're dealt up a face-up damage card with the crew trait, discard this card and the damage card. Major Durlin. Before you suffer damage, reduce the total by 1. Projection experts. I can spend 2 engineering points to move shields from my ship to a friendly ship at distance 1 to 5. And then back over here to quad battery turrets. If you're driving faster than me, I get to throw a blue dice at you. Yeah, that's what that means. Now on to the other ship. I'm going to call this Lowrider or 5 because that's what it is. The regular one is 11 and then it's riding high. Lowrider is 5. Alright, Lowrider, same chassis. Let's go with Exodus Fleet. Strategic Advisor says I get to tap this and pretend the ship went. Electronic countermeasures, I've explained twice already. Leading shots. While attacking, you may spend 1 blue die to re-roll any number of dice in your attack pool. Quad battery turrets. If you drive faster than me, I throw blue dice at you. Doesn't say you have to be at medium range. So if you're driving faster at me, and I'm shooting you, hey look, I have a blue dice that I can throw away to re-roll dice. Advanced projectors. When you resolve the redirect token, you can choose more than 1 hull zone to suffer damage, which may include a non-adjacent hull zone. So I'll have to look at that again and compare that to what his X-17 turbo lasers do and see if I'm actually going to be able to use this or not. Ion cannon batteries. Blue crit. Choose and discard 1 command token from the defender. If the defender does not have any command tokens, the defending hull zone loses 1 shield instead. Fat chance of that happening unless I shoot at the Gozantes. And I don't know, make his scatter and wiggle go away. I mean, by wiggle, I mean evade. So we're going to take a look back at advanced projectors. And Josh, advanced projectors says when you resolve a redirect token, you can choose more than one hull zone to suffer damage. You may include a non-adjacent hull zone. Your last laser cannon turret thingy says what again?
You can't do more than 1 damage to use a redirect token.
Oh, okay. So I can still move it to the opposite side, but I can only suffer 1 damage somewhere other than the place that he shot me. So that's gonna suck. All right. Well, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is technically the beginning of round 2 because the Gozantes moved. None of the rebel ships have moved yet. But all of the rebel ships have a maneuver token on them, so that's a thing. Yeah.
Still need to move that, sorry.
What?
I haven't moved that yet.
Oh, right. Yeah, nothing's really happened yet. This was round 1. Oh, I take that back. My medium transports ran into number 11 because I'm not good at this.
Today's episode is brought to you by Dot's Free.
No, it is not. Go away. Just kidding. This is actually the start of round 2. The Gozantes have actually moved now. My bad. Alright, folks. Now, this is the actual end of turn 2. The rebel ships are in trouble right now. Like, lots of trouble. This guy shot there. He didn't have shots. He didn't have shots. I'm going to take some... Oh, I'm sorry. He shot at the Corvette. These two both shot at that one. This one should have shot there like he did, but this one totally should have shot there because I would have got to roll 3 more dice. It would have been amazing. I'm sorry. 2 more dice. Not 3 more dice. But would have rolled 2 more dice and the chance to discard tokens. So that didn't actually get to happen because I'm an idiot. But the Empire has 2 objective points. Excuse me, it's 2 objective tokens, and the Rebels only have 1 objective token. We've been flipping them over whenever we move them, which is why those 2 just got turned over. Yeah, so now it's time to start turn 3 and for the Rebels to start taking lots of damage. Hopefully my engineering tankiness will overcome some of this. We'll see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is all of the ships right now, right in frame. There's nothing outside of the frame.
It's not here.
We're not on very much of the table. I'll back up and show you. All of the action happens right there.
Have that, so I can do this.
So the transports are probably going to die next turn because they can move speed 1, and they've ran into that ship twice now. They can only take 1 more point. So it sucks to be them right now. Number 11, the tall one, has 4 points of damage it can take. That's it. Number 5 got rid of some damage. It was dealt 3 cards, but I repaired down to 1, which is awesome. That's what I needed to have happen on this ship, but it's not going to work. Let's see. That ISD has 9 points of damage. I needed to do 2 more points of damage to kill it. If Akbar had shot at the front of that ship, it would be dead, but I nominated the side of the ship because I'm an idiot. So that ship right there, that one, should be off the table right now, but it's not. And it's going to cost me that Moncal cruiser.
I did still have brace on that last shot.
Not when Akbar shot you.
Yeah, I know. But on that, your Moncal.
Right, but I had an accuracy.
This is true.
So, and you already used DCM. So that ship should be dead, but it's not because I'm dumb. So I'm gonna lose this ship, not get to shoot it, and then this ship is gonna struggle and try to kill 2 ships. That's not gonna work out real well. Except, hey look, these guys are gonna die too, and then Akbar's over there. So this is gonna be hard. Akbar's gonna get me 1 point this turn. It's gonna be 1 point next turn, and another point a turn after that. And Empire Pants over there is gonna get 1 more of these things. So Empire is gonna end up with 4 of these. I'm just gonna call that now. And Rebels are gonna end up with only 3. So whatever happens, Empire's ahead by 15 points. So let's begin turn 3. He took a damage because he ran into this ship. That's why this one has a card on it right now. So yeah, the Gazantes wanted to shoot but couldn't because the space station was in the way.
He doesn't have Riken.
So my Moncal died due to the ship that should have... Hey, I'm doing audio thing right now. Hold on. Explain Riken to Eric later. So my Moncal died due to the ship that should have been dead last turn, but I'm an idiot. So this is my punishment. It's dead. Josh rolled an accuracy, 1 crit, 1 hit, and a blank. And then, what's that thing called?
Intensify firepower.
Intensify firepower. Says what exactly again?
If at the start of the ship phase, you may discard this card or spend a concentrate fire token. If you do until the end of the round, while each friendly ship is attacking a ship, it may change 1 die to the face with a hit icon and no other icons.
So I thought he could only do that once, but that's not the case. Wait,
This death brought to you by...
Shut up, Eric! So, did you have a concentrate fire token on that?
Yeah, because when we start the ship round, you have to move it. So I took it off the ship and then put it here to spend it.
Okay. Alright, so my Moncal is actually dead. I don't get to move it. I'm really kind of mad. Because he did exactly what he needed to have happen. He needed 1 more accuracy or 1 more blank, and it would have been glorious. And then I would have gotten to break that ship and run away. And I don't know. And heal a bunch. And heal a bunch, because this is an engineering worth 4. And then I would have got to tap this for another 2 points of engineering. So that's 6. So that's 2 cards that I would have been able to get rid of. Or 3 shields I can recuperate. But now I have a 5-point upgrade on my other ship that's not useful anymore.
So the super Healy
So that part sucks.
To get his stuff on video.
So that ship is dead now. It should have been dead last turn, but it's dead now. I rolled 4 hits. He still had a brace. So he was already at 9. So he's dead now. Whatever ship number 5's captain is has killed Darth Vader. Yay for the terrorists. I mean rebels. I mean the people who are opposing lawful order, also known as terrorists. I mean rebels. You know, perspective matters.
Swarm!
End of round recap and an appropriate back noise. Background music? There we go. Background noise. I'm going to call it that. So the Empire has done some pretty good damage to my Mon Calamari cruisers. One of them is dead.
Due to your own fault.
The other one is unhappy. He has 2 shields remaining on his side, and that's all he's got. So this 6-point upgrade that says, I can remove shields from wherever I want. Doesn't matter anymore. Because he's going to lose shields from there. And then that ship is going to go, and then I'm going to lose that. But here's the other thing, folks. Flying matters. Josh did not shoot at my medium transports, so how are they dead with full shields? Because I ran into that. I ran into other ships. I ran into my own ships 3 times. These guys started... Let me overlap this for a second. The ship started here. It moved to here and died because it ran into a ship. 3 times. Right there. Dead.
This is like road rage gets you nowhere, kids.
You be quiet. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So, we're going to go ahead and call this because Josh did 3 damage to my Moncal. He did 4 damage through my shields.
AP2.
Well, 2 of that was him running into me. And then he's gotten off his advanced proton torpedoes twice. He did 10 points of damage. I braced it down to 5. I had 2 shields on that side, which means I still take 3 hits. And then he runs into me for the 8th damage. And my guy dies. So then all I have on the table left is Admiral Akbar in a Corvette. He runs away. Now, stop it with the pretzel, Eric. Now, I would get to activate 1 more token, which brings me to a grand total of 3, which means he still has me by 15 points there. So he has 15 points ahead of me on that part. And then he's 85 shy of 400. So he's got 315 points in just killing my stuff. How much is that ship worth?
Give me a second and I'll be able to tell you.
Admiral Akbar, not sponsored by
Eric, shut up! Nobody asked you!
Okay. My impersonate.
Alright, so...
So give me a second.
Ah,
There's 1, 2,
Rebels.
4, 5, 6, 7.
dead. D-E-D, dead. D-E-A-D, English.
Sky moon that you blew up.
So, 315
is worth-
points.
Oh god, where is he set? It's 112 plus 75.
So, 187.
Yes.
So, look at that, folks. So, the Rebels lost 315 points. The Empire lost 187 points. The Rebels gained 45. The Empire gained 60. So, let's see if I can do on-camera math. You know, a math teacher should be able to do this, even if I don't actually teach math anymore. I'm now a machinist, those of you who are keeping track at home. Rebels have earned 360 points. Excuse me. That... Darn it, I did this wrong. Forgive me. These points go over here. These points go over here. Because these points are counted for the Empire. These points are counted for the Empire. We're going to switch these two. So, the Rebels have actually earned... Oh, what is that? 212... To me. 180 plus 40 is 220, 32. 232 for the Rebels. The Empire has 375 points.
So what's the difference?
So the difference, now you want me to do subtraction? I can barely do addition right now. So 375, subtract 232. Some of you are better at math than me than I am right now. So add at least all the numbers on the top are bigger than the numbers on the bottom, so that makes life easier. 143 points. So that is
That is in 8-3.
That is an
It's 140
8 to Empire.
It's 140 is 219, so barely.
Darn it. I should have put another upgrade on Akbar. Oh well. So that was an Empire win to Rebel fail. Did I do my math wrong?
Huh?
No.
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 Not talking about that one.
Okay. My brother's totally distracting us right now. So we're gonna set up for another game tonight.
Ships I haven't used in a really long time.
Alright. Well, while Josh is setting up, we're gonna pick a new thing, I think. Yeah, we'll see. So that was an Empire 8 win victory to Empire 8-3. Empire over Rebels. That was oh, that hurt. All right, game fans. See you later.